So anyway, Ibiza happened, which, fucking, congratulations, Austria. You finally did something interesting. You just bought yourself 6 months of no one cares about Hitler jokes. Congrats. It's so adorable watching Austrians get so excited about this. They're like, have you heard? The government's colluding with Russia to control the media. Welcome to America, baby. This is just Tuesday. It took us 2 years to find out about this scandal. Trump would have done it in a tweet. Not even DMs. He would have mentioned everyone involved, okay? And don't get me wrong, things are bad right now in Austria, but I sympathize because I'm from the States and it's not good. It's not great. Like, we are desperate times, you know? Like, it's not the America you know from watching Friends, where the biggest problem is, why does smelly cat smell this way? No. Going to the States expecting Hollywood's version of America is like expecting the World Cup and getting Eurovision Song Contest. So bad. We were so desperate, we honestly thought Donald Trump could save us. You understand? That's like if you're drowning in the ocean and you just take a shit hoping it'll make you float. Laugh all you want, it's your turn, Austria. For anyone who doesn't know this, I assume you do if you're here, but if you don't know what happened, some FPÖ politicians tried to buy the Kronen Zeitung to publish their far-right propaganda, which is a stupid plan because it's the Kronen Zeitung. They were already publishing far-right propaganda. You didn't have to buy them out, you could have just asked politely. If you want to change minds, why don't you buy a publication that young people are actually reading, like an IKEA catalog? Put some free meatballs in the voting booth, you'll have every student's vote. Now everywhere I go, I keep hearing people sing just, whoa, we are going to Ibiza. I don't get it. They're calling it, I didn't even know that was a song. I didn't know about the Venga Boys. We just had Boom, Boom, Boom in the States, and that was too much. We all agreed on it. That's why no one's been listening to them, but now we have to because it's a protest song. What are you talking about? It's a song about Spain, written by a band from the Netherlands, but right now it's the Austrian national anthem. What happened that this is the voice of a revolution? Is kitschy 90 Europop. At this point, if the FPÖ wants to get back in the game, if they want to recover from this, there's only one way the FPÖ can prove that the Blue Party is cool with the kids. Hire Eiffel 65 for a reunion tour. Yeah. I'm blue, if I were green, I would die. Forget Ibiza. Ridiculous. Thank you. If you haven't watched the video, check it out. Like, it's first off, it's so cool because like a group of old, rich white men got drunk for 6 hours and no one said the N-word. Impressive. And no, the N-word isn't Nazi, but they didn't say that either. Double impressive. Yeah, we talked about the clothes they were wearing, and it's going to be said a lot tonight, but it blew my mind. I expected them to be wearing suits whenever I watched the video, but they're wearing jeans and a t-shirt, so I don't even think it should count. Like, how do you expect them to act like heroes when they're not wearing the costumes? Right? If Spider-Man comes up to you in a hoodie and pajama pants, you're not taking that seriously. If Iron Man came to save the day and he was dressed like Mark Zuckerberg, I'd be like, go home, Tony. I'll handle Thanos myself. The suit makes the man. Like, if I were wearing a suit right now, you would almost believe I know what I'm talking about. Because, like, when they're wearing suits, whether you like them or not, they command respect, okay? That's Vice Chancellor Heinz Christian Strache and Johann Gudenus, the chairperson from the Freedom Party of Austria. Respect. But, like, in jeans and a t-shirt, that's just Hank and Joey. Two guys who clearly never studied Russian. Like, they both had to resign for what was said in that discussion on those tapes. And we can all agree that Strache said some pretty horrible things, but I do not believe that Gudenus speaks Russian well enough to have said anything illegal. There's no way, dude. He handled that conversation like a game of charades. Like, okay, 2 words, first word. Also, you're a politician and you don't know the Russian word for gun? Step your game up. Like, you couldn't hire a real translator for this? You just let Joey slam 2 vodka Red Bulls like, bro, I can totally speak Russian. Cool, man, you can be the translator. Shit. Yeah, hit me with it. What do we got? What are we saying? All right, tell them that the funds can't go directly to the party because they can't go through official auditors, so instead they have to be funneled through an unaffiliated nonprofit organization. Tell them that. Da. Nostravia vodka Crimea Stalingrad.